Crim here with another episode of Baldur's Gate. Last time we took down Ketheric. This time, unfortunately, we have to talk to a lot of people. I will be skipping through most of the dialogue. I'll leave it on screen long enough to read the subtitles and such, but otherwise we're going to be, like, talking to people all day long. So, I probably should have brought Shadowheart with me so we could have talked to her, but whatever. She will go to my camp if I don't have Shadowheart anyway, so we'll talk to her in camp. Now let's talk to Withers first, see what's going on. Because I think Withers also goes back to the camp.
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
Nope. They don't.
Correct. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Yeah, I know why, exactly. Yeah, you seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Okay. I want to manage my hirelings. Yeah, we just interrupt him. Speak plainly, isn't there more you can tell me?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk to Alan, Dame Alan.
Aelin!
Aelin.
Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
So yeah, if we went to camp, we would have missed this cutscene.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
Well,
I
for
have
now.
more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Sure, you're welcome.
We look forward to it. Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Sure.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Yeah, so the weird thing is, if you don't invite them to the camp, they still show up to the camp. Because they're kind of like plot relevant.
Without him, I wouldn't have loved. When Duke Elton formed the... You saved... It's safe to say, you'd have been recruited in an instant. Gruff. I don't know if this... I hope you can save him. Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. You too, my...
Yeah, he's already awake. He's over here.
Nathaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we have met... I can't say for certain, but no more than... Once the... I hope that... Still, I would like to return here someday. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course with... And I'm glad to be had.
You did it. Ketheric thought not as glad. Nature moves at his...
Okay, cool. I think that was the last NPC I really needed to talk to. Oh, there's someone up here. Oh, and her. I forgot about her.
Back in Last Light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the dark. Didn't think we'd make it without the old Hell Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
Yeah, so I freed Zevlor as well. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
I would. He didn't have any fight left in him.
Well, he went his own way. I don't think he could face me for all of you.
Briefest hesitation as Ceres wars with old loyalties and wins.
I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
Yeah, so I believe this NPC, if you have Minthara with you, she goes hostile all the time, and you end up having to kill her because she just glitches out like crazy.
Pawn off some of the stuff we find. We could use the coin.
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're
Maul's
writing
missing.
a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I need another bard.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I hope I...
Yeah, I don't have another bard with us, unfortunately. I mean, I have one. He's in camp. I'd have to go and get him.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about... What? Where is she?
Yeah, Maul's fine. She just dropped it.
You think so?
Yeah, she shouldn't have even been down there.
Alfira's writing us a song. This is Moss. Where did you... Of course she is.
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Yeah, nothing I can get from you, really.
So? Did you want something, or are you just here to stir? Exactly.
Cool. I mean, there are more kids than that. I don't know where they are. There should be like 2 more kids or whatever. And I don't think there's anything of value upstairs, really. So we're just gonna proceed. We have to go talk to the Iron Gnomes, Iron Hand Gnomes, or whatever. That might be it, and then we can proceed to the next area. I decided not to bother with other stuff.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been. Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, McGungus. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them. Because they're a gaggle. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I, with the sword of to saving the city.
Yeah, cool. Like I said, I'm skipping through the dialogue a bit because otherwise I'll be here all day.
I owe you an apology.
I'm listening.
I saw you as a means to escape. I apologize for not seeing your true worth.
Yeah, apology
I wasn't
accepted.
sure you would. And that's precisely why I want you. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
Yeah, boy. Well, we can try this.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Find me in the city.
Yeah, this guy, I wish they would have, like, made his quest better. It's such a letdown whenever you get to it.
The sooner we get out of here.
Oh boy, that's a lot of pouches on the ground. Oh, and a javelin. I totally missed this. Is there anything else we need to... Not really. We can go outside here and see if I did collect that one thing from the docks. But odds are, if I didn't, it's probably gone anyway. So... Oh, right. These guys didn't join the fight because I had them turn hostile towards her. Forgot about that. Really? You're gonna go all the way around? Cool. Yeah, so you did all that and you still couldn't get through. Good job. I forgot what I did here. I was so keen on trying to make it to where I couldn't have NPCs walking around. Holy fire. Huh. Well, I'm not gonna bother. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. Whatever. And I don't think I need to go to Last Light for anything. And I don't really need to go anywhere else for anything. So let's just go ahead and teleport over here.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won.
I already have allies.
You will need allies. You have the makings of a lead. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the... Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you, but if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I mean, there's only like one other person we can recruit in this game.
Good. Baldur's Gate may not seek on its street together. We will...
I think that's a new cutscene. I don't remember ever getting that before. We're gonna go to camp, and we're gonna pick up Shadow Hearts, jumping Jaheira off, because we really don't need her.
You wanted something?
Yeah, I'd like you to join me.
Your dance card is full. Wonderful. You wanted something?
Nope. I mean, Jaheira does have her uses, but mostly in Act 3.
I can't believe it. And by killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free. A great deal. Ketheric Thorn. He raised me to serve Selûne as when an emissary of Selûne came to our... Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Sure, why not?
That's exactly it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. I understand it's strange. Then... And this is where I still... Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then, I didn't know that then. I found Last Light. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just and I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. I'm grateful for your help.
Cool. Whatever you say.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle. Moon Maiden Selûne. Hear my mate, Most High. Darling Isabel, blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Yeah, couldn't have done it without you.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerunit's, my darling Isabel, says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has... So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set... Ketheric Thorm. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me. When she died, curse the day he turned to wretched Shah. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, I was killed, murdered. But lo, the brute is dead, and we...
Oh, I didn't really want to talk to you about that. I wanted to talk to you about Shadowheart, but whatever you have to say, I guess.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. In due time, Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum.
Okay, cool. Whatever you say. Let's see if this ever works.
Nope.
Nope, still doesn't work. It was worth a shot, I suppose. And I guess we can talk to Gale. He'll probably be mad that I didn't use him. Oh well.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change.
So he's happy. Let's see how long that lasts. Alright, let's leave camp and go to the road to Baldur's Gate.
Better than we found it. Well done.
We're gonna do a hard save in case I need to come back for anything. Oh, and I did actually kill these Githyanki before. I couldn't remember, but yeah, I took care of them. I just didn't unlock the waypoint before.
Trampled through here. We can't let them get to Baldur's Gate.
Why not? Not like they're hurting anything. Not really, they hurt themselves more than anyone else. Alright, so we're in camp. Is there a reason to be in camp? Do we need to talk to anyone? Yep. We need to talk to you.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that.
You told me.
Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Okay, I'll open my mind, I guess.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Sure, whatever you say.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
Nice.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Yep, so like in Act 1, you actually find a journal in the abandoned village. And I'm pretty sure that's Shadowheart's old journal, because that was like their old house or whatever. And it's where the 3 ogres were, like the guy that had like the intelligent helmet and all that stuff. I believe that was her old house. I believe, I don't know for a fact, but whenever you pick it up, she gets a special interaction, basically saying it's just rubbish and all that stuff. I might still have it in the inventory here, so like if I go by latest or whatever. I don't know exactly where it'd be, but I think I have it somewhere in here. So, yeah. Something. Anyway, yeah.
Soldier.
It's just hinted at early on, and the weird thing about Shadowheart, I don't remember 100%, but I think she's like 80 or something like that. Like, she's actually really old for her race, because she's a half-elf. And that's really, really, really old for a half-elf. Even though they have, like, the elf thing to make them live longer. And the fact that she still acts like a damn child is a little bit ridiculous when you consider it. Like, yeah, they live longer, but physically and mentally, they still age at the same rate as normal people. So, she's basically acting like a child for, like, the entire length of somebody else's lifetime. And she's not actually... I think I jumped the gun with her age. I think her mother might be 80. So she's like maybe in her 60s or something like that. I don't remember. Point is, Shadowheart is really old, considering. Okay, that's enough of that. I think we're good to rest, and I think we're good to proceed, but let's just take a look at that spear. Does she have it on her? Because this is, I think, her best in slot if you build her this way. Yeah, so it's a decent one. It's a throwing weapon and it's versatile. The issue with versatile throwing weapons, the reason I can't give it to Lizelle, is because when she picks it back up with her bond thing or whatever, the weapon will override her shield, and the shield will get sent to that, so she'll pretty much just be using two-handed.
What a charmer.
Something to keep in mind.
Burn yourself.
Okay, let's sleep. Or talk to Shadowheart real quick, because I'm sure she has stuff to say. We're gonna lose all the buffs too.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious.
Okay, nothing. Let's go ahead and sleep and lose all my buffs, including my awesome strength. And whenever we finish the interactions and when we get into the beginning of the city proper, we'll call the episode there. It might be a shorter episode, but whatever. It's what has to be done.
There you are.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them.
Yes.
I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Okay. You've been forced to live a lie, at least now you know the truth.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Okay.
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Cool. Can I sleep now? Oh, I can leave camp. That's what I'm gonna do. And I think
the
they're
curse
gonna...
has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this, at least, you have triumphed.
I think I'm gonna be forced to sleep again, so that's why I didn't buff up.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch
to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Yeah, she actually has a really good weapon for throwing. That dagger is really, really strong.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and save and get ready for the next interaction.
What next?
We will quickly do said interaction and afterwards wrap up the episode. It might be a little shorter, but a lot of it was just talking, and we had to get through that. Come on, let me get down. Yeah, one more sleep away. Uh-huh. Just a way to prevent us from actually buffing up or doing any cool stuff.
What do we have here?
Who wants to talk to me? I don't see any markers. What are you talking about? Somebody wants to talk to me. Really? Really, Gale? I tried talking to you before, you didn't say anything to me. Now you want to talk?
Do
Fine.
I look all right?
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You seem to be in a good mood.
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore.
Karthus's.
Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Sure, why not? What do you suggest?
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorceress Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Okay, sure, why not? Let's just get to... Yeah, sounds like an excellent idea. Let's go for that.
The only kind I have? Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Speaking of water, you'd probably find the information a lot faster if you, like, go to the college or whatever that was in Ulm, in Baldur's Gate 2, where they kept all the wizards and shit. Or, you know, maybe just go to Waterdeep, because, you know, that's where you're from, and you have a lot of pool over there, so, I don't know. Sorcerer's Sundry is kind of a shitty place, to be quite honest. Like, it was kind of mid in the first game. Anyone here want to talk? No? Can I finally go to bed? Wait, what? I'm thinking about going to bed in real life too pretty soon. Just got home from work and then decided, hey, I'll record an episode, and I can already tell I have like no energy. So yeah, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and try and sleep and get through this.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three.
Yes.
They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast.
Uh-huh.
All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers.
So glad you've been paying attention.
This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the dead. You will finally have the chance to destroy Gortash. But what then? Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? Your blood swims hot at the very prospect. You will not have long to wait, but sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather the city thirsts for dominate. March!
We're under attack. Help me!
Die, you little harborer!
Oh, they're almost dead already. Really? You had to knock her prone.
Fight your way to the
Or him.
portal. I
Never
need
mind,
your
I thought
help.
it was someone else. Yeah, so we're just gonna... We're gonna Rajay. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And excuse me. Oh, well, fine, I'll just go ahead and do this. Thank you. Then I'm just gonna Zadash. No, don't walk behind the portal. Walk into the portal.
Gods, any moment now, that orb is going to explode.
How do you know that? Okay.
Guardian, I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
I like Act 3, but there are so many damn cinematics to getting here. Come on, hurry up. Yep. So, you can just... You can learn to fly, maybe. Possibly. No, of course. Bye-bye. As for you... Not too heavy to throw, huh? What if I use you as an improvised weapon? Too heavy to pick up. Yeah, because I don't have my strength potion going. So that would be a bonus action to use that, but I don't have the bonus action ready. So let's go for you instead. Just go ahead and jump over. Yeah, join the fight. Sure, why not?
Fuck yes.
End turn.
I am fury. I am death.
And I guess we could have Misty Step to you. Or jumped to you. But just wait.
Friend, you will be cleansed.
Yep. So let's just go ahead and... yeah, I couldn't lift you up before. But if I drink my potion now, it'll be a waste of a potion. But at least I'll have it. So let's pick you up. Oh, I can actually just straight up throw you. Oh. Well, let's improvise weapons you to the corner over here.
Eat it.
Yep, just moved you over, nice and gentle. And I think I can just push you. Bye-bye.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
I could harvest the grass and all that stuff too. I'm not gonna. Not worth the time.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over.
Yeah.
Come to the skull.
I am. I am coming to the skull. Jeez. So needy.
Before you do anything, we are in danger.
Geek abomination.
The Githyanki is the source of our... Don't let my... Help me.
Yeah, what do you need? Prove to me who you are. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that one.
You saved a child from a viper. Back, you saved the Asima Night Soul. You let me live. Last time, you're now. Help me.
And how do I help?
The god. Do it. Now.
Aiden Elith.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with together.
Alright. And now I'm just gonna start throwing people. Or pushing, rather. Because it's honestly the easiest way, and I think there was a thing before where... Oh, thanks so much. I think there was a thing before where this doesn't count as, like, killing them for, like, that guy's ending. He doesn't get mad at you throwing them off the side. Well, that was pretty much worthless. Don't react. Try and use this again, maybe you can reach him. No, you can't reach anything. You're just so worthless right now. Yeah. Get a little closer. Try it again. Come on. Come on. There's a sweet spot for it. We have telekinesis, right? Not on you. Alright, there is a sweet spot for doing this, but I don't know where it is. Like, I saw some, like, speedrunners or whatever doing this a while back, and they knew exactly what to do. Unfortunately, him moving like that, or her moving like that, kind of ruins the positioning. Right there, maybe? Yep, like that. And there's like a grenade you can throw to suck in these guys off the pillars too. That's mostly for like the speed running strat.
On the move.
Okay, we're just gonna end turn. Nothing you can do.
This is my happy place.
You go ahead and Misty Step up here. And try and move to a better spot, like right there. No, no. Right here? Yeah, that looks good. What happened? I didn't do that. Something else happened. Alright, and you just entangle, but if it's undead, pretty much, it wouldn't do anything to them. I never used this spell. I should have used it. I never used it. End turn, I think. Unless there's something else I can do. Can I Misty Step again? Nope, because I already cast a spell this turn. And I don't have any, like, weapons I can throw that will teleport me. Like, there's an arrow that I could use for that, but whatever. I don't know if this still works the way that I'm intending it to work. Like, doing this prevents them from being hostile later. If it does, cool. But I really, really don't think so. They must have patched this by now. And it doesn't really do much, like, even if it is like that. Okay, well, I can't do anything, so that's cool. End turn. I'll just be in your face, I guess.
Destroy the honor guard.
I don't know why they always try to dominate when they could just, like, beat them up. Is that it? I mean, thank you for going over there. That's the best spot for you. Best spot for me, too.
No time to waste.
Wait, don't. Damn it, I always forget to jump. Like, jumping would be way better than running for her. Whatever. I always forget to do it. It's never gonna change. Alright, end turn.
Can't give up.
You are pretty much worthless. Alright, you. I'd like you to jump down, like, right here. I guess the thing about it is, because there's no gravity here, they're technically not dying of death. Dying of death, yeah. Dying from fall damage. Boy, why did you have to run in such a weird position? Huh? Why did you have to do that? You couldn't have, like, been in a more reasonable location? Okay. Use... Let's see. That is that, so let's use this. And let's pick you up, hopefully, and drag you all the way right here.
What's it gonna take?
And then hit escape at the last second. And we can do that again if we have to. Maybe we can throw you now. Is it gonna let me throw? No, it's not gonna let me throw. Come on, let me throw. Alright, let me get on the other side of you, I guess, and try and throw. He's fine.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
Yeah, I always suspected you were a mind flayer.
I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. And I ask that you do not judge me for it now. I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor.
This time with the crown on the
The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Okay. So Lord Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony. What does that even mean? Sure.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Okay. Did you have to eat criminal brains? So are you going to tell me what that battle was about? Yeah, let's go for that one.
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
If you say so. Were you in prison here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Alright, was it you, Orpheus, that Blacketh wanted me to kill inside the thing? It was Orpheus.
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blacketh was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blacketh will be finished.
If you say so. What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea.
We're gonna do it.
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
Yeah, I'm nothing like you. Or, I'm no Illithid and I never will be.
You are already more Illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has... Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so, as an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Nah, I'm not interested.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating. If you let me, I can evolve you.
I said no.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient. But in case you change your mind...
Yeah, this is the MacGuffin that dictates endings, sort of.
Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality, but we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army... We must not let them reach it.
Okay, cool, whatever. Astral touch parasite, or tadpole.
Soldier?
How do I get out of here again? Portal. The big portal in front of me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to leave the astral prism. And, oh, they died. I didn't kill them. I ran right by them. And apparently they have no loot. That's cool. Whatever.
Time to take a load off, isn't it?
Come on. Game, why you gotta be like that? It said someone wanted to talk to me. Alright, tell you what. We're gonna start the next episode back in the prison. I'm gonna click through all that stuff. Then we're gonna talk to whoever's in the camp that wants to talk to me, because it's just been a really dialogue-heavy episode, trying to talk to everyone. You can see Shadowheart's got white hair now. That's how long it's been sitting around waiting for the things to finish. Not really, there's actually a story behind that. We'll talk to her too next time. But I gotta find who was wanting to talk to me last time. I clicked through it real quick. Oh wait, no, we can just do it now. We can do it now. Okay, I happen to have been smart enough to save right before I went through the portal. Yeah, we'll do that real quick, so I don't forget about it next time. Because I have got some, like, serious brain fog from work, so I'm not really playing as well as I should be. It's a good thing I haven't had to fight anything. I've just been sitting here watching a movie, pretty much.
Hey, darling. Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Yep. A mighty powerful prince, if he can block out illithid hive minds.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Yep, what happens now? Or actually, Voss was right. We'll say that one instead.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Alright. I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Yeah, so why is he called Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Alright.
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Oh, literally the same question again. And who are the hostile Githyanki in the prison?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
They just went flying off the edge. They're totally fine. There's no gravity in that place. Yeah, they're totally fine.
Can we rest?
Yeah, we're about to. We're about to. And we'll talk to you real quick, and we'll go ahead and wrap the episode up there.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own. The more I learn, the less I understand. Just I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer mine, but I digress. Did you want something?
Yeah, so, you were gonna talk to me about your hair, I guess? But instead you wanted to talk about the Emperor?
Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest.
Okay, so you're not gonna give me the cutscene?
Be honest.
There we go.
What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Yeah, the hair being tied back is better because it's not clipping into her ears as much. Okay, yeah, that was all you had to say. Cool. Talk to Will, I guess.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, well, we're gonna wrap up the episode here, and next episode we're going to start in Baldur's Gate proper. Well, rather, the Worms area. Worms Gate and such. Have to deal with a few quests there. We're gonna have to bring Jaheira with us for a little bit instead of Shadowheart, because there's a merchant there that will recognize Shadowheart, and I won't be able to buy stuff from that merchant after that point. So yeah, we're gonna have to ditch Shadowheart, just temporarily. Plus also, Jaheira has her own quest with the Harpers that we have to take care of, and there's just a few miscellaneous things here and there that I need to take care of, like fireworks and all that sort of stuff. It's fun stuff. Baldur's Gate proper has a lot of content, but the Worms area has a decent chunk. Like, there's the gnomes also that we have to deal with. I'd say there's about 6 or 7 quests right outside Baldur's Gate that I can do. So, we're gonna knock out as many of those next time as possible. This is Crim, signing out. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with more Baldur's Gate. Or whatever I happen to do. Oblivion just came out again, so I might pick that up and try Oblivion. I don't know.